From the Crush Studio in sunny Florida, this is the Disney Crush Podcast. And now your two tempests in a teacup, Dave and Tony Ann.
This week's episode of Disney Crush Podcast, it's a veritable potpourri, David said. We have lots to talk about, and to get the smell of 420 out, we're going to do potpourri.
So I feel like we should do a gummy or something together.
No, that's all right. I don't need one. No.
You were on a natural high? Are you on a natural
yes,
high? Okay.
yes. I don't need any gummies. Lose my nursing license for that.
We don't want that to happen. We need you to keep your license. That was hyperbole. We're just joking. She does not do gummies. Doesn't have anything to do with them.
Well,
unless they're
they're for rich.
Yeah.
When he goes to Chico.
Oh, of course. Chico's much better on gummies.
Oh, Richard.
How you been, Tony Ann?
I'm okay. I'm doing all right. I had a lot of doctor's appointments the last couple of weeks, but I'm good.
Yes, you have.
Now.
I know.
Yeah,
Every
I'm
time
good
I
now.
talked to you, you were on.
I know.
Going to or coming from.
I know, but that should be slowing down now.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
The cardiologist doesn't want to see me for 6 months, and so
Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
If you want to see you next week or tomorrow, that would be not a good thing. So
Yeah.
So what you're trying to tell me is you're not going to be staying in your favorite hotel.
Hopefully not. Let's
okay, good.
knock on whatever this desk is made out of. I think it's press board.
The new year is coming, and we don't need any of that shenanigans.
No more. And the thing that's upsetting me now is that, my maximum out of pocket was met. So everything I've done since June has been zero. Oh, you owe nothing for this. All my prescriptions, you don't know. It's you don't owe anything. So June is going to come, and January is going to come, and it's going to be,
Right.
Those prescriptions are $90. Okay.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get a good feeling for like a couple of weeks, and then bam.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now pay up.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, David.
Mm-hmm.
We want to apologize. Last week we didn't have a show. We've been having some technical stuff, but I think we're working it through.
I put that Patreon show in.
Right, me and Deirdre talking about her experience at Territory Lounge. Is that what it was?
No. Mm-mm.
What was it?
No. I dropped one of our Patreon shows.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Because we decided that we weren't going to be able to do a show, and I thought, well, you know what? Maybe I'll just go in and let me just look. So I started looking through all the files and listening to some shows, and then I came across that one, a Patreon, and we were talking about movies and stuff.
Okay.
And so I put that in. You didn't know we did that, huh?
I just thought it was going to be the conversation I had with Deirdre because we had talked about that.
No.
But okay, so it was about movies.
We actually did have a 420. So this is actually 421.
If you say so. It was only for our Patreon people.
No. You're not following me. See, okay. I'm going to watch this.
420 was an exclusive?
Yes. So what happened we decided we couldn't do a show because of some equipment failures. And we didn't have anything in the can. So Tony Ann put Tony Ann put a post out saying
announcement, right? Yeah.
Sorry, we're not be able to do the show. And then I started thinking, let me just look and see if I can find anything that I can, even with the equipment failure, I was still able to download shows, whatever.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe I can put something together, grab some stuff and make something. And when I was looking, I came across a Patreon that we had done like a year ago. And we were talking about movies, and I started listening to it. And I'm like, oh, this. I forgot about this. This was
we had never published it. It was okay. We had recorded it, but never published it.
No. It was a Patreon show.
Okay.
From a year ago. So yes, we put it out.
So you released it to the public.
I took that Patreon show because I listened to it, and I said that was that. I started listening to it, and I listened to the whole thing, and it was over 30 minutes. And I thought, well, good. It's not a 15-minute one. It's at least a 30-minute show.
Okay.
And I said, well, I'm just going to release that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Welcome to the Disney Crush, Tony Ann.
It's episode 421.
You're a host of the show. And if you'd look on our thing, you would see, oh, Dave released a show. And I even put it on our Facebook group. So
Okay.
I don't know what you've been doing. Maybe those doctor's appointments or something. Maybe, I don't know, got you all discombobulated or something.
Maybe. So
So, yes,
speaking of, go ahead. No, I was going to say, speaking of movies, Michael and I went to see Zootopia 2 over the weekend.
And
I think I enjoyed it better than Zootopia 1.
that's what I hear. I hear everybody's saying it's better.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it.
The number one, smashing all kind of records.
Yeah. So I'm really upset because I was excited about the Running Man movie, but apparently it's bombed in the theaters. It bombed. So I'm going to wait till it comes out on home streaming, I guess, because I am a crazy avid Running Man fan, the original movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I've read the short story by Stephen King when he under the pseudonym Richard Bachman. I had read that when I was in high school. The original Running Man, the story as written by Stephen King, is nothing like the movie. I mean, the movie's very, very loosely based on the short story. Now, the current 2025 version is much closer to the actual short story, but apparently it didn't do good in the theaters. So I was really excited about seeing it. And the thing is, the guy who plays the main character is the same actor that stars on the Hulu show Chad Powers, which I really like that show. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's a good show. He's a disgraced football star who misses the game, so he disguises himself and gets back into the game. And there's always mishaps and things. It's kind of like Tootsie, but with a guy. But actually, Tootsie was a guy too. But it's a guy being another guy. It's not a guy being a girl. But hijinks will ensue. So
you're all over the place. Did you take a gummy? Did you?
No, I did not. No.
Okay.
No, but anyway,
You should.
So anyway, but anyway, if you haven't seen Chad Powers, look for it. It's a nice show. It's not really a comedy. It's, I don't know, a dramedy. I don't know. I guess it's a comedy. I don't know. But, yeah. And I want to see The Running Man, but I'm going to wait for it to come out on home.
I'm disappointed for you.
Zootopia was a hit. Yeah. Me and Michael both loved it.
Well, you'll probably see that 100 times. So
I don't know about that.
you're going to watch it over and over and over again and again.
I don't know about that.
What? You like watching movies 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
Yeah,
times?
but not so much the new Disney movies. I watch a lot of those once, unless Michael watches them again. And I'm in the room.
Okay.
Right now is Christmas season, so we're watching all the Christmas movies over again.
Oh, well then guess what?
All the different, go ahead.
Hallmark and Disney joined forces. And
Oh, really?
for a new original movie for the first time and filmed on location, Tony Ann.
Oh, yeah, I saw all that. Richard Kind was all over the parks last week. Do you think, so that'll probably next Christmas it'll come out, I would imagine? Holiday Ever After, a Disney Wish Come True, premiering 2026.
But anyway, it sounds pretty cool. In the film, Lindsay and her extended family head to Walt Disney World to spend a magic. Now, this is Hallmark.
Right. So right. Is Lindsay a woman from the big town who goes back to the small town and finds the Christmas tree farmer?
That's a good
that had a crush on her in high school.
That's a good storyline. Hey, go ahead and
that's
give me some,
every Hallmark storyline.
That's what I'm saying. Give me some Misconnection music.
Oh, you have Misconnection? I'll lower it, Dave.
And this is a missed connection. Ooh, yeah. In this film, Lindsay and her extended family head to Walt Disney World to spend a magical Christmas together. But the dream of a jolly holiday gets dashed when Lindsay discovers her room is next door to Philip Van Winkle. That's the actor. A disastrous first date she recently had, who's also there on a family trip. See, it's starting to feel pretty not even like a Hallmark. As Lindsay and Phillips pass cross throughout their stay, the frost starts to thaw as they learn they're not so different from each other after all. Thanks to the magic of Walt Disney World, the holiday wish Lindsay made in Cinderella Fountain just might turn their rivalry into a romance.
I can't wait to see that. Gotta wait till 2026 for that? Oh no.
I know. Did I just tease it for a whole year? It sounds kind of fun, actually.
Yeah. They were filming last week. Everybody was like, what are these cameras? But yeah.
So
very cool.
You're gonna have to go see Zootopia or Running Man or something else. And
I guess so.
Wait for Lindsay and Philip to get together on their missed connection.
We have been watching all the Christmas movies that we watched. We watch a lot of the Scrooges. Rich loves the Scrooge story, and so we watch a lot of different ones. Last night we watched An American Christmas Carol, which is it veers from the original. It's got Henry Winkler. It's from 1978 or 79, I think, and he plays. He's an American. His name isn't Scrooge; it's Slade. But it's the same story. He's like a repo man, and he takes people's Christmas away from them, and then he gets visited by 3 spirits, and he winds up at the end giving everybody everything back, of course, because that's the story, right? I mean, I didn't just spoil it. It's from 1979, and it's the Scrooge story. So, but
exactly,
yeah. But we watch a lot of different Scrooges throughout the season, and then we have our favorites. Like my favorite is Fred Claus, and Rich loves a Walton's Christmas, which actually isn't called a Walton's Christmas. It's from before the Waltons had a TV show. It's called A Homecoming, A Christmas Story, and then that show spun off into the Waltons TV show. So,
the Waltons. Oh yeah,
that's on YouTube. You can't find it anywhere, but you can watch it on YouTube for free.
There's always a lesson to be learned on the Waltons.
Oh yeah,
something.
Yeah. So
wow, you guys have been watching a lot of stuff, man. We have, we've watched 0.0.
I know. I know, dude.
I want to watch The Grinch. I always liked watching The Grinch.
My sister told me that there's a version of The Grinch with Benedict Cumberbatch that she took her class to see and really liked it. She keeps telling me I need to find it and watch it with Michael.
What year was that? You remember?
It was more recent.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like an older one.
No, well, Benedict Cumberbatch is a current actor. He's Doctor Strange.
I know, but that could be 10 years old or 15 years old.
The first time we saw a movie and Rich recognized him as like, oh, he was that guy that was in that thing. He said, who, that guy? I said, Benedict Cumberbatch. And he said, who named him that? And I said, Mrs. Cumberbatch. Let me see. Grinch, 2018.
Okay.
Is the Benedict Cumberbatch. And it's streaming on Peacock if you want to watch it.
There you go. I can watch it. I can get Peacock.
Yep. So did you hear about the big deal with Warner Brothers and Netflix? So Warner Brothers,
yeah.
I guess Netflix is buying Warner Brothers. So Netflix will have all the Harry Potter movies and DC, the DC universe will be owned by Netflix.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big acquisition.
Yep.
Is that right? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Acquisition?
Yeah. Yep. Acquisition. Yep.
Acquisition. Okay. Well,
so
good. Proud of myself.
I did hear today that Disney is being slapped with a federal lawsuit by people who, a few years back, they changed the criteria for qualifying for the DAS Pass, the Disability Access Service at Disney. And a lot of people who previously got accommodations no longer qualify under Disney's new guidelines. It's sad because they're really only giving it to people that are neurodivergent, and not even all people that are neurodivergent. You have to have certain criteria that I don't know what they are. I can't tell you, but Disney has been rejecting a lot of people. And there are people that aren't neurodivergent that have other medical issues that genuinely, legitimately need the service. And like I think about diabetics who need to get out of the line so they can get a snack because they're getting hypoglycemic, or people with irritable bowel who have to get out of the line because they have to go to the bathroom. And Disney is not really accommodating those people. They're saying that you have to do this return to the line where you have a friend, or your family or friends wait in the line and then you catch up with them. And a lot of other guests in the line are not taking kindly to that, and they're being jerks to those people because we're so used to line cutters. You have no way of knowing if this person is a line cutter or legitimate, and most people assume that they're line cutters. So it's not really working, especially people that have anxiety and are told to do this, because if you have anxiety and then they're telling you to go cut 300 people in the line,
that's intensifies it.
Right. That's going to intensify it. Exactly. So, and if you have a problem, like say you have IBS and you use a scooter, how are you supposed to get out of the line? How are you supposed to get out of the line and with the scooter without running people over? That you can't do that. So it's just there was a lot of abuse when they
for sure.
When they decided that they were going to say nope, no more, we're going to change the criteria. At that point, I think I knew like 25 people that had disability passes. Mm-hmm. And now I know like 2, and so there was some abuse, but I think they went too far the other way.
I think so too. Yeah.
So now there's a federal lawsuit. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Disney doesn't have to do anything. They've made the lines accessible. Most of the lines are scooter accessible, and that's really all they have to do. And they do make allowances for scooters in the old rides that aren't scooter accessible. They give you a return time, but I think there has to be a happy medium. I don't understand why the return to the line isn't. I always thought it should be, okay, so say your family goes in the line and you wait outside or inside out of the hot sun, and they call you when they hit the merge point and they wait for you and you get to go in the fast pass line and you meet your family at the merge point. That I think is reasonable, but they don't always do that. Sometimes they do that as the way to accommodate, but other times they tell you to cut the line, which just doesn't make sense.
I wouldn't like cutting in the line like that.
No. And again, if you had to cut the line in a scooter, how are you going to do that?
Right. And it's the last time we were there. I've noticed that when we were in line, there was quite a few people that were walking past us in line, and I never said anything. I'm like, whatever. Yeah.
Well, you don't know why. You don't know if it's somebody who's cutting or somebody who legitimately was told to do that. Right.
And and I have seen line cutters, but very close to me, underneath a rope or one time they jumped right in front of me. I'm like, whoa, really? Hello? I'm like, no.
Yeah. So
I got to embarrass them a little bit. Okay, you can go now. You can leave now. And they did.
Oh, well.
Well, anyway, something's got to be done. We'll see how that lawsuit goes.
Disney's got a lot of lawyers.
Lots of lawyers and lots of money.
Yep, they can wait it out.
They can. They'll wait. They will wait you out. Did you hear about the valet worker at Disney's Animal Kingdom?
Oh yeah.
He was arrested after deputies say he found a guest's missing checkbook and attempted to cash several checks. Investigators say the checks totaling $1,248 were written without the guest's knowledge and links to the employee who admitted depositing one check. The valet company that employed him says he has been fired. You're fired. And the case is now being handled by the sheriff's economic crimes unit. Oh, man. Stupid.
Well, he wrote the check to himself.
Stupid.
What an idiot. The thing that is kind of scary is Rich and I were watching the news the other day, and he said, it was Kidani Village. And he said, isn't that where we stayed? And I said, yes. Where we valeted our car? I was like, yes. We valeted our car at Kidani last month or 2 months ago. So, yeah. that kind of sucks, but the guy wrote the check to himself. So like, you're an idiot.
I know. And the thing about it is a lot of people have cameras in their cars now too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, everybody's watching.
Mm-hmm.
We're watching. Always watching.
But you do need to know the valets are not run by Disney. They're like a third-party company. So just putting that out there.
So what are you saying? If it was a Disney employee, they would.
Disney's not in charge of like the vetting process. So I don't know what the vetting process is with this third-party company. But
yeah, he just had a lack of judgment, and he made a stupid mistake, and now he's going to pay the price.
He made a very stupid mistake since he wrote the check to himself.
That's what I mean. It was stupid.
It was, yeah, but it was also wrong to take the checkbook in the first place.
Well, definitely wrong. I mean, yeah, if he'd have stole my checkbook, he would have got 0.0 because I had nothing. He'd be like, what the heck? Sorry, sir, but there's nothing in this account.
There's nothing in this account.
Oh, we'll try to put it through again, but I don't think it's going to work.
I do want to talk about the fact that on the Friends of the Disney Crush group, one of my friends reached out to me and said, hey, I tried to post something on the group and it says it's pending approval. And I was like, what? We don't monitor. We don't approve posts. We let our members post freely. And I went and I looked in the moderator tools, and under potential spam, there were like 30 posts from as far back as 2 years that people were trying to post, and Facebook's bots or whatever marked it as potential spam. And they were all legitimate posts from our listeners and friends. So I did post some of them. I did approve some of them, the newer ones, the more recent ones. But the ones from 2 years ago, I just declined because they didn't apply anymore. Mm-hmm. So if you got something that I declined your post, that's why, because it just was old. And I'm going to have to watch for that potential spam more frequently, because I don't know why Facebook none of these posts were spammy. They weren't selling anything.
No.
It was just, I think one of them was posted in our group and the Geekin group. So maybe Facebook felt like that might be spam because it was posted more than once. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But for the most part, none of them were spammy. Dan posted his Trees of the Crush, which we normally do every December. We do Trees of the Crush, where we ask our listeners and friends to post pictures of themselves in front of their Christmas trees. Dan had posted one because Dan's always the first to do everything. Yeah, but I don't know why our group is kicking people to spam, but I'll be more cognizant of it now. So.
Yeah, and you guys, if you see something like that, just reach out to us, because a lot of times we don't know. Yeah,
I really didn't know. Those posts were sitting there for 2 years.
I think those people felt like, oh, gee, and post my post.
Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of friends of the Disney Crush, join our group. And in December, we do usually do Trees of the Crush. We hadn't really talked about it this year, but Dan and our friends from Maine, Heidi's birthday's coming up, her 50th birthday. So some of our friends went and surprised her in Maine over the weekend, and they posted a beautiful picture. It's Missy and Holly and Heidi, Samantha, Noreen, Wendy, and Kate outside in the snow in Maine in front of a beautiful Christmas tree.
Happy birthday, Heidi.
Yep, it's coming.
That tree rivaled Disney.
Oh, yeah. So, if you want to take a picture in front of your Christmas tree and post it in the group, put the hashtag Trees of the Crush. That's what we usually do, so we can find them more easily. That's pretty much our tradition. Every year we do that. Some people do traditional pictures. Some people do silly pictures, but we love it.
Yeah, I like the silly ones.
Yeah.
Be silly.
But no pressure if you don't want to be silly.
No, yeah.
But anyway. I don't have any Disney news, David.
Yeah, that's okay. No, you don't have to have everything.
Other than the lawsuit.
All right.
Oh, wait, I do have news. I lie, Dave.
Hey, circle back.
The Epcot Flower and Garden Festival dates were announced. It's going to be running March 4th through June 1st. So the Flower and Garden Festival, March 4th through June 1st.
Lovely.
Yep.
Lovely, beautiful flower and garden.
Yes, sir.
All right, Tony Ann. Well, how about some Facebook? You got any Facebook?
I don't know that I do.
Well,
Do you?
Let's see what we can do here. On this week's The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly of Facebook. Little flim for you there, Tony Ann. Bing. Little reverb in the bing. How you like that?
That was nice.
Thank you very much. Okay, here's one. To the human that stole my crushed Disney annual pass holder magnet off of my car. You have no idea how much that meant to me. As I no longer perform there anymore, it was a small symbol of positivity and the peace I made with no longer performing that role or any on property. I know it's physically a small thing, but it had great meaning to me. Edit. And just as there are unkind people out there, there are amazing, generous people too. One of those folks has a new crushed magnet, and it's on its way to replace my stolen one. Thank you for lifting my spirits and my hope.
Well, that's nice. I wouldn't put your magnets on your car especially if they're special to you. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're just asking for it. But this one gave me an idea though.
Okay.
I'm going to say someone stole my magnets, and I'm going to post it.
So that people will send you their magnets?
Maybe they'll send me some magnets. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know what? That's very kind, people.
Yeah. Somebody posted they were worried about their child opening the sliding glass doors at the hotel. They posted that on Facebook. And I just have to say I'm a 53-year-old woman, and most of the time, I can't open those sliding glass doors.
Well, they're hard. I have a hard time.
I know.
Man. I mean, geez. The last one we were in at Copper Creek.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh! I had honey, come here, help me. Grab the edge right there. Just pull.
So,
yeah, they're tight.
Starting last Wednesday, you can now book a reservation at Wailulu at the Polynesian Tower. It's no longer walk up only. You can reserve in advance if you want to go to Wailulu.
Hey, I like Wailulu. First time with Deirdre, and I quite enjoyed myself there.
Yeah, I like Wailulu too.
Yeah, nice, very nice. We'll talk about it when we get Deirdre on. But yeah, it's a great location, great view. Cool little spot.
Yeah.
Okay, I got another one for you. I normally don't post, but feel a need to rant. My wife and I have been annual pass holders for many years. Looks like shrinkflation has finally hit Disney hard. At Magic Kingdom today, our favorite eatery, Harper House. There you go, Kurt. A friend of ours loves that place. Prices up and portions are way down. Trio platter, 1 small chicken strip, 1 small fish, 3 shrimp, 3 hush puppies. That's half of what it used to be. I mean, really? Salmon at very least 2/3 what it used to be. I'm done with food at Magic Kingdom. Well, that's not the best place for food anyway.
Right.
A shame. I have always said Disney does not disappoint when it comes to food. There's a first time for everything. Feeling disappointed. Well,
yeah.
Some things have not changed since the Great Unpleasantness, and that's kind of one of them. Food has kind of, in certain areas, has kind of gone down, and a lot of things have not come back. Streetmosphere, a lot of stuff. So I don't know what to tell you about that.
I think at Magic Kingdom, I'd rather eat like snacky things than meals, and then go for a meal at one of the nearby hotels, like Wailulu, like we were talking about.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, but yeah.
Hop on the monorail and go somewhere. It's convenient. It's not like it's that big a deal.
It is.
Yeah.
So
that's what we did, and it was very convenient. The thing that surprised me was, well, it's been several years now, but Skipper Canteen that we used to dismiss for years, and then we finally started going and pleasantly surprised us.
Yeah, and it's really, if you go and get like a couple of appetizers, it's not really that much more than quick service. Or you split an entree.
Right. And if you get into Beacon Barrel, Beacon Barrel's got their little bites, and they're not so bad. They're okay if you get in there to that one.
Okay. Mandy had a very good experience at the Plaza recently.
Really?
Yeah. So.
And do you want to share? Or?
Well, I don't know the whole story, but I know that her husband was happy. Her family was happy with it. So they have a turkey club that you can share. I got it once, and it's definitely shareable. I couldn't finish the thing.
I like shareable things. I like when people share.
Sharing
is caring.
It is. It really is.
All right, let's do this. Let's have some fun.
Okay.
Jump on Facebook.
Yeah.
And go to the group. Just go to a group, whatever it is. Go to one of your Facebook groups that you frequently. And let's just pull up whatever. I did this a couple weeks ago, and I said, Tony Ann, we should do this.
Okay.
I think maybe it was just the day because I was coming across some hilarious things.
Hey, well, this has nothing to do with Disney, but it says that Sweet Tomatoes restaurants are coming back. You remember Sweet Tomatoes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Salad bars.
Oh, interesting. Did they get bought out or what happened? They go through a refurb?
I don't know. After COVID, they never came back.
Right. I was surprised that they're coming back. Oh, has Facebook been kind of weird lately?
Oh, absolutely. I'm getting more advertisements than real posts.
No. But just like going on, like if you go on to our group, Friends of Disney Crush, it doesn't go right to the group for me.
I don't know.
Do I need to change something in there in my things?
Maybe it thinks you're potential spam.
I don't know, but it's acting all weird. I'm very weird. I think things have changed on it. And I've tried to gone to settings, and I can't. I don't know. I'm running into a roadblock with this.
I'm getting a lot of posts from Sally Jesse Raphael, who is for some reason in the Tampa Bay area this week. And so I don't know why I'm getting all these posts from Sally Jesse Raphael. Very strange.
She's still around?
She's up there.
Really? Yeah, I was going to say she.
Sunny, the founder of Sunny's, has died. I still have not found a Disney post. I'm getting all this stuff. Disneyland construction has started on the new Porto's Bakery coming to downtown Disney and Disneyland. I'm telling you, Dave, my Disney.
I know. I'm telling you, something's going on with Facebook. Something very strange is going on. And it's not easy. It's making you, I don't know if it's because of the algorithm and they're making you search, so you have to search more. But
yeah, maybe. I have to weed through a lot of ads. I did hear a couple of posts this week. You know, when people put stuff on their doors, they put like pixie dust in their doors or pin boards. I did hear from a number of different groups that I think it was the All-Stars, they're telling people to take the stuff down. They're saying it's a hazard. So
I heard that. I heard about that.
But then other people are saying they're having no problem putting stuff up. So I don't know.
So basically your advice is go ahead and do it and then let them say something to you. That's what I would do.
The line at Living with the Land with the Christmas overlay has been insane. Somebody the other day said they waited 20 minutes for Soarin' and 80 minutes for Living with the Land.
Well, yeah. It's that time of year.
Yep.
See, something's going on with Facebook. I'm having a hard time just trying to find anything anymore. Like all of my groups. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm getting more crap, and I'm getting Chex Mix recipes and.
Yeah, like some of these groups that I thought I was a member of, they're making me join again.
Well, I don't know about that. They probably kicked you out.
Here's how you can get this is how you can get a Disney annual pass for free. When you add in the photo pass option, you have now gotten your own personal professional photography anytime you need. What? When you add in the photo pass option, you have now gotten your own personal professional photography anytime you need, saving thousands, which now goes to your free pass. Girl math.
Okay. Oh, so what you would have paid for a professional photographer, she's saying. Yeah.
But they're not always that great. Right, Tony Ann?
Yeah. Sometimes they're not great. We paid for a Capture Your Moment that was awful at Animal Kingdom.
wonder if I did something. I wonder if it's just glitching. I wonder if Facebook's just glitching like it's glitching our group.
So did you hear like around Thanksgiving, I guess, there was a lot of controversy with the Smart Moms travel agency. Did you hear any of that hubbub? It was
No,
it was very prominent on TikTok and Smart Moms is run by a lady who is kind of infamous in the Disney universe for a few years back. She had put out a book, like a PDF book, about budgeting for Disney, going to Disney on the cheap, and she made a lot of money off this PDF. And the advice was awful, not necessarily legal. Some of it was sketchy. Some of it was like tax evasion. Like,
how long ago was this? How long ago was this?
I don't know, probably about 10 years. And then she started these groups, these Smart
10 years
Moms.
ago.
Probably. She started these Smart Moms groups, and she used to make like blogs and videos. And then her next thing was she had gone to Via Napoli. This was about 5 years back. She went to Via Napoli. She ordered a pizza, like a personal, like it's a small, and she ordered like 8 toppings. And those toppings at Via Napoli are like $8 each. So the pizza came out to like $60 when all was said and done for this small pizza. And then because it was so expensive, she refused to tip the server. And she was like proud of it. She posted it on social media that this pizza was ridiculously expensive. And she became an instant pariah on social media. But she ran a travel agency, and she had all these agents that worked under her. And I guess about a month and a half ago, she like fired like 60 of them and refused to give them their commissions. Even the people that were working for her, they weren't getting paid. It was awful. So it was very public. It was all over TikTok. All these agents are posting on TikTok all their nightmares about working for her. And this week in her group, she posted, "We're hiring," and come join our team, and all this, and it's like, and everybody, all the comments in the post are like from people that were burned by her saying, don't do it. So yeah. Disney actually has cut ties with her because of what happened. She was like a earmarked agency, like lots of money that.
Well, yeah,
she
you
was
fire
making.
60 of them. That's a lot.
So I guess several complaints were put into Disney. It was even on like the national news when this happened. And Disney has cut ties with her, but now she's trying to hire more people to join her agency.
I feel like a couple years ago we talked about her or something.
I'm sure we have. We probably talked about the pizza when
Maybe
she didn't tip the server.
I vaguely remember talking about something.
she's been around for a long time. And so now she's hiring. So if you want to go work for her, good luck. Yeah. So anyway.
Well, this person needs some help, Tony Ann. Hey,
yeah. Well, she's actually saying that the people that she fired were like possessed by demons. So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
She's unhinged.
Yes.
Wow.
Somebody needs help, David?
Someone needs help, Tony Ann.
Okay.
What's the best way to get to the Grand Floridian without parking at Disney Springs? I'm considering parking at Magic Kingdom, but from there, what's the best option to get to the resort? Would appreciate any tips or advice. It's a pretty simple one.
Yeah, take the monorail. But if you want to park for free and you're not a pass holder or staying on property, then your best bet is to park at Disney Springs and take a bus to Grand Floridian. But if you're staying on property or you're a pass holder, you can park for free at Magic Kingdom and take the monorail to Disney.
Well, this isn't a pass holder group, so I'm assuming she's to
Grand Flow.
So she's getting free parking.
Like if you just want to go to the Perch or the quick service and you don't have a reservation, that's your best bet. Because they're not letting you park there. Even sometimes when you are eating at the Grand Floridian, they've asked me to park across the street.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, they're tightening down on that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm seeing your favorite people.
What do you mean?
Burt.
I love
Gail
her.
Burt.
I do love her.
You do? I know. I
Yeah,
thought you
with her ears and her matching. That's what I would love my husband to be like her husband.
Really? Oh.
Do you ever see it happening where Rich will wear pink for me? And
No, I'm with him.
okay.
Veronica starts doing that stuff. Let's wear matching shirts. I'm like, yeah, no. I mean, they're all over the place in this group. Is that their group? Annual pass holder?
It's not their group, but they're in there a lot.
Oh my gosh, they're like every other picture is Gail and her husband. All right, well, it always works this way. Every time you have a good idea and then you try to do it and then it just falls short. No, I know, but I thought it was fun because I'm like, oh, this would be a great show. Just go to real time. Just go to Facebook and then pull up these things. And it must have been one of those days.
Well, David, here's your favorite question. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Going to Disney World during Christmas in a few weeks, wondering what the weather would be and what clothes to pack.
Yeah, pack a little bit of everything.
Yeah, Florida is so unpredictable in the winter months. It could be freezing or it could be hot.
Well, I know. Like a month ago, it was 30 degrees, and then a day and a half later, it was 80 degrees.
Yeah.
In fact, it was right when the Austins came.
Yeah.
Right before they came, it was 30 degrees for several days.
Mm-hmm.
And probably on the plane ride over, it switched to 80. They were in the
Well, that's good because they went to Typhoon Lagoon.
They were in Typhoon Lagoon the next day. I'm like, what the heck? That's Florida, though, for you. You just never know. Okay, I'm looking for one more. Then found so many good ones the other day. They had me just cracking up. Where does everybody eat at Magic Kingdom when you don't want chicken tenders or a burger? Skipper Canteen.
Skipper Canteen, yeah. A couple, I guess it was last year. Michael wanted something and we were in Fantasyland and I got him this bowl of tots from Friar's Nook and they had all kinds, it was kind of like a tacho deal and they were really good. He really liked them and they were really good. So,
yeah, I've had good luck at Friar's Nook. They have that hamburger there, the toad, whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it's got sausage in their hamburger. Mm-hmm. Is it a sausage burger
or was it a brat? Was it
brat?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was good. I was like, well, but surprisingly, it wasn't bad. With those things, sometimes we just get on a whim. Well, let's just try it, and then pleasantly surprised, it wasn't bad. Yeah, and it was cute, with the tongue and the pickle and the.
Yeah, it was cute. I remember it.
Yeah.
Here's another parking question. Where is the best place to park if we're hopping to 3 parks in one day? Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, and Hollywood. I would probably it depends on what time you're going, because the park to park buses don't start till 10 o'clock. So if you plan to be at Animal Kingdom at Rope Drop, you'd have to, you could drive to Animal Kingdom and then take your car to Hollywood, which is where she's ending, and take a bus to Magic or take a bus to the Contemporary and walk to Magic. But put your car where you plan to finish.
Yeah, that's what we do all the time. Right. Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense. Yeah. Where are we going to end up the night of the day? And that's where that's where it will be. I mean, sometimes we have to circle back, but if we can, we'll do it that way.
Michael right now is obsessed with Minnie Mouse. He's really? Looking for a Minnie Mouse magic band, and he doesn't want just like the silhouette. He wants to see her, and I cannot find one anywhere. He's like obsessed with her. He wants a Minnie Mouse shirt for Christmas, so I've already ordered that. And we were in Five Below yesterday, and he wanted a Minnie Mouse stocking, and I don't know where he's all of a sudden everything is Minnie. I don't know.
Well, he likes Minnie. Minnie's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, here's speaking of parking.
Okay.
This is their short rant. But it's long. It's really hit or miss where they park you. No luck once again at Animal Kingdom Monday. Top pitcher. We got parked as far from the tram as possible. I call it Never Never Land.
Mm-hmm.
So far, you can barely see the tram from the car. They were about to do the same at Epcot yesterday, so instead we drove back out of the lot, circled around, followed the return to Epcot sign, and came back when a closer spot was available. Bottom picture, he's posted pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And does anybody else in my age group, let's just say over 65, have trouble getting on the tram? I'm usually okay with it, but after Magic Kingdom and 3 resorts yesterday, I slipped trying to get up the big step and landed with a plop. Fortunately, the ground was there to catch me. Oh, funny. Banged my knee, so it took a few people to lift me back up.
Oh, no.
As always, the Disney people were great. One even drove me back to the car in a golf cart. Still, I think I may need to spring for preferred parking or just make the hike from the lot, as I see so many people doing. Okay, maybe that rant wasn't so short. No, it wasn't. After all, it wasn't. After all.
I remember there was one time that you were following me. You were right behind me, and they parked me. Like I had the last one. Like I was right next to the tram where they parked me, and then you had to go all the way down.
Oh, that's all.
I felt so bad.
Oh, that's okay. I had the same problem. I can't walk. I fall off the tram.
Mm-hmm.
I'm old. Yeah, it's tough when that's always been one of those things. I mean, I don't know. He's over 65. I don't know if he's got any medical problems, but maybe you can look into a handicap pass. I don't know, talk to your doctor. Maybe. I don't know. Or, sometimes just talk to the cast member. And sometimes you'd be surprised. They might help you out a little bit.
Yeah.
Say, look, I don't have a handicap sticker, but is there any spots closer?
Yeah, they used to do the medical overflow, but they're really cracking down on that. I don't know.
Well, that's another one. That's kind of like the DAS. They're cutting down on because people are taking advantage of that too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If they were to go through, which they probably won't, but if they ever did go through and check all the handicap stickers and all the windows, I bet there's a lot of them that don't belong to that car or aren't theirs.
Really? You think so?
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling. Yeah. Yep. I just have a feeling. Kind of like that. I mean, people will abuse the system once they figure out a way to do it.
Yeah. That's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being really mad. There was a local DJ that one of the guys on his show, it was like a morning show. So he had like 4 guys that, he was in. And one of them had IBS, and they always joked about his IBS, and he would always have to leave the studio and go to so like the whole world knew this guy had IBS. And somebody called in and said they saw him take a handicap spot one day, and the host went crazy on him. And I was like, he has IBS. That is a legitimate reason to have a handicap, because you need to park up front so you could run into wherever you are. Mm-hmm. So that, and it got me so angry as a nurse. I was like, because, he's a shock jock and he's a, bloviator. And he dug into that guy so bad. And it was like, you're an idiot.
That was their shtick. They're trying to he was just trying to.
It just got me so mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try living with IBS and see how you feel, buddy.
Right. Anyway, this has been a really crappy show.
Yeah, no, you always say that. Always sounds like
no, it actually hasn't been. It's been fun.
One night, very recently, I was at Disney, and I was sure that it would be my last. Not just at Disney, but in general. Things were that low. I made it through that night, but things the next day were equally difficult. I went to Epcot because I didn't want to be home alone. But things didn't get better. That evening, I ran into a cast member that I know that doesn't work at Epcot. They just picked up a shift that day, and I walked by them as they were on their way to clock out. It was such a random chance moment. They could tell things were off with me, and I immediately broke down, shared too much. They ended up telling me that they themselves had been low as I was in the past, so they knew how I was feeling. He asked if he could give me a hug, and I said yes. That hug, though brief, is the reason I'm still here today. Knowing that he struggles the same as me and smiles in front of tens of thousands of people every day just amazes me. I know he's not the only one, and I'm not just cast members. Everyone. This is a huge shout out to the cast members who I won't name, but he knows how much that interaction meant to me. But mostly to all cast members, you might not realize the literal life-changing effects that you can have on people. And to everyone else, you don't realize the effects that you can have on a cast member. Check on your friends, even the ones smiling at thousands of people every day. I read that one a while back, and I thought that was really cool. And that's the thing, is these cast members deal with so many people every day who's right, or they're right. And most of the time, they're just as nice and sweet as they can be. And there's a lot of people that are jerks and treat them badly. And they just have to take it. And so treat the cast members nice. Be nice to cast members. Be nice to them. All right, Tony Ann. We're going to end on that one. I think we're going to end on that one.
Yeah, be nice to cast members and be nice to each other.
Yeah, this is the time of year.
Be good to each other. Yeah, this is a very tough time of year for a lot of people.
It is. That's why, just be nice. Yeah, just be nice. It's not hard. Yeah, don't be a...
Exactly.
All right, well, I guess that's going to do it, Tony Ann.
That was a good potpourri, Dave.
Okay, well, we'll end on that note, and we will see you guys next week. Same place, same time.
Bye.
I think that's it. All right.
Turkey and truth has spoken!
Put a check on that. Can you do that, Dave? Can you put a check on that one?